Welcome to a world where you can learn about real life in a setting that is alive and growing just like you are. From everyday people who may never have teaching certificates, but all have something valuable to offer. In a place where everyone is a student and everyone is a teacher. This is the One Room Schoolhouse.
Screams. I hope we're not screaming.
No, they're hiding the screams. I said screams. Not screams.
Live from Hardison Mill Schoolhouse. Oh, I forgot my little that you guys always remember.
Stop writing on the table.
Oh, yes, very much. Stop writing on my very nice and expensive and well-made tables. Listen, people, listen. If I do anything straight, are they good now?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
I should have drank more coffee this morning.
No.
Who could spell ironic? No. Oh, hi. Good morning. Good morning, friends.
Good morning, Miss Rebecca.
I was just told that our friends are here from home. Can you guys wave to our friends at home? Good morning. Good morning. We were just sitting here in our... Oh, hold on. We were just sitting here in our own little world, just hanging out. I'll tell you guys the joke in just a minute about why I was asking if we could spell ironic, but I'm going to say that for just a minute. Okay, you guys, good morning. Happy Monday. We have been here doing our chores, playing all kinds of games. We like to wait to start our morning after chores until you guys can be here with us. So we have been doing that. We'll tell you a little bit more about, oh, my friends can't hear me at home if you guys are talking. Let's put our pencils away. We don't need them right now. Thank you very much. Okay, and we'll tell you guys all about that in the morning. But first, it is Monday. We have had 2 days off school, CJ. Let's take our jacket down off of our head and remember our manners. Thanks, buddy. Okay, it is Monday. We've had 2 days off. Did everyone have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, well, we have a lot to talk about this morning. And my special guest teacher, we do have a guest teacher coming in, maybe more than one. I don't know. You'll find out. But they have, she. I need everyone paying attention, please. Let's remember our manners. I want a whole body listening. Very nice. Okay, so they have a lot to say to us today, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's all stand, face the flag. You lost your shoes. I'm going to wait for everyone. I want to wait for everyone to get ready. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. I can tell today's going to be one of those days where we just all got the wiggles, don't we? We just got the wiggles. Okay, before we say our prayer, before we say our prayer, I do want to read a little something to you guys, okay? I have had this book that someone recommended that I follow. I did some following of people over the summer where I was learning all kinds of things. And on social media, let me know when you guys... Are you ready? All right. Awesome. Okay, so one of the recommendations that my friends had was this book called I Am. And it is a book about 40 reasons to trust God. Okay, do you need to go take a break? Do you want to go sit in the back? Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. I want to read this book before we say our prayer, okay? The Word, the most important thing. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1. Now this I'm going to read to you is from Luke 10. In the village of Bethany lived two sisters, Mary and Martha, and their brother Lazarus. Martha saw Jesus walking through the village with his disciples. "Please come to our house and visit with us," Martha said, and Jesus agreed. "Welcome, Jesus," Martha said when he arrived. "Come in and sit for a while." Jesus made himself comfortable in the living room. Martha ran to the kitchen to begin making dinner. But Mary came in and sat on the floor near Jesus. Oh, how she loved hearing Jesus teach about God. She listened to every word he said. In the kitchen, Martha heated the oven. She chopped the vegetables. She stirred a sauce for the meat, mixed flour and oil for bread, and she rolled and kneaded the dough until it was ready to bake. The dinner was important. Everything had to be just right for Jesus. Would everything be ready on time? Martha was getting worried, kind of like our friends were getting worried this morning about our life. Where was her sister Mary? And why wasn't Mary helping her? Where was Mary? Where was Mary? What was Mary doing? Indiana?
I think Mary was with Joseph.
She was with Jesus. She was with Jesus listening. Martha wiped her hands on a towel and went to look for Mary. She wasn't outside. She wasn't doing laundry. She wasn't taking a nap. Oh, there she was. Mary was sitting on the floor, not doing anything, just listening to Jesus. Oh, Mary thought, I'll ask Jesus what he thinks about that. Martha stomped in the living room. "Jesus," she said, "I have a lot of cooking and serving to do. Don't you care that my sister isn't working with me in the kitchen? Tell her to come and help me." Jesus looked at Martha and smiled. "Martha, Martha," he said, "you're so worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is necessary, and that is what Mary has chosen. She's chosen the good thing, listening to me, and that will never be taken away from her." So what was Martha doing? What was Martha doing? Mackenzie? She was in the kitchen. Yeah, she wanted everything to be right for Jesus, right? I mean, can you imagine Jesus walking into your room? You would want everything ready, right? So Martha was busy working and getting prepared. And what was Mary doing? She was listening to Jesus. And in true sister form, who has a sister or a brother here? Yeah. So sometimes you don't always agree, right?
Two brothers and one sister.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't always agree. So Martha was like, "Why isn't Mary helping me, Jesus?" And what was Jesus' answer? What did Jesus say? Louie.
That she was doing the right thing, that she was listening to him.
Yes, that she chose the right thing by just sitting and listening. So, what does it mean? Words, words, words. Words are everywhere. Most grown-ups speak 16,000 words every day. Let me say that again. 16,000 words every day. No wonder we're so tired at the end of the day. We talk to our friends. We hear words on TV. We hear words on the radio. We read words in books and on apps on our phone. Some words are very important to say and to hear. Words like, "I love you," "Can I help you?" and "I'm sorry." But the most important words of all are in God's Word. When Mary listened to Jesus, she was listening to God's words. We listen to Jesus, the Word, when we read our Bible. Listening to Jesus is the most important thing we'll ever do. Who in here reads their Bible? Who has a Bible at home? Yeah. I'm so glad. Hold on. I'm so glad. Yes, go. Just go, okay? Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's very important. So one thing that I do in the mornings to try to help me start my day off in the right way is when I get up after I've had my coffee, I get my coffee, and then I open my Bible and I read and I pray every morning to start the day off in the right way. Because whose words? You guys can sit here and listen to me all day and learn and listen to all their guest teachers, but who should you really be listening to is God. Very, very nice. Okay. Magnolia, would you like to come up and pray? All righty, everyone, close your eyes. Friends at home, join us for our prayer.
Thank you for this day, and I hope that everyone has a good rest of our day, and that we all get along nicely whenever we're playing outside.
Amen. Okay, so I think when let's see. I think I turned around after I wrote this, and I said, who can spell the word ironic? Were my friends at home already listening? Were they already here? Were you guys already here? Let me explain to you why this is so funny. Because, so over the weekend, I got to meet a lot of you who watch us, right? You guys came for Rory's concert or for Brotherly Love, and we opened up the schoolhouse, and I got to meet a lot of you really, really, really nice people. And I had a few people go, you probably don't even realize that anyone's in the room watching, right? Because you only have one camera. It's no big deal. And CJ, I just kind of chuckled because I was like, one camera. I know. Do we have one camera in this room, you guys? Do we have several people who help our friends see us? Well, so with that thought, I reached out to my friends and I said, let's do a little behind the scenes and see what we do every morning. Because you guys are just here sitting here, right? But we have all these people watching us. Did you guys even realize that? Did you guys even realize that? So let's see. I have this guy over here. He's got a fancy headset on. Can my friends at home see him? He's got a fancy headset and an iPad, and he talks. In fact, he sometimes talks while I'm talking, which is a little bit, like rude, but I get it. I'm not really sure who he's talking to. Gimbal. What's a gimbal?
Oh, Gimbal, come up here, Gimbal.
Oh, there's another guy holding something.
Okay. Gimbal is going to come up here. So I'm cutting to One now. And, hey, One, cut to Gimbal. This is Gimbal.
And they both have headsets on.
Brandon, you can hear me.
So Aaron, do you want to talk about all the things? Or
you want me to just share with them what we're doing?
Do you want to just come on in and?
Well, that's kind of
fun. Do you want me to hold anything for you? Can I
here's
do
Gimbal. So Gimbal's live. So you guys know what I'm doing? Do you guys know what this is?
No,
an iPad.
You haven't seen an iPad before. Let me come cutting to Gimbal. See, I'm letting them know what I'm cutting to. Do you know what cutting means in this case of what I'm doing?
Hopefully not scissors.
Do you know what it means?
that means rock, paper, scissors.
That's, you know what, it's very similar to rock, paper, scissors. Very similar. Because look, sometimes I can, I've got options here. Right now I've got 3, but I'm going to turn this iPhone camera on and I might even hand it out to some people. But here's what I do. I go rock, paper, scissors all the time because I got to figure out which one I want to film. So right now I'm on Gimbal. And so let's say he's scissors, okay? And so if I cut to him, I just double tap it and it shows up in the program, right? And only one thing at a time can win, all right? And so I got to pick the best shot for every moment. Pretty cool, right? Look at that. See what he's showing me there? Look at this. Watch wide. Look, that's the wide shot of me showing you this thing. Isn't that neat? Can you see it?
So is that what our friends at home see? Like what you see
This
on
is
your
what our friends at home are seeing, right?
I see you.
Pretty cool. And look, I'm going to cut to One. That's a tighter shot of me. Isn't that cool? You see? Look at that. That's a tighter shot of me. That's our friend One. Jake. See that? And look, watch this. Here, can you tap that twice? Got to do it 2 times in a row. Fast. Just like that. Do it again. Try like that. Boom, boom. Oh, that's it. Look, you did it. You did it. You want to do it? Okay, hold on. One at a time. Okay, now no one can do it. Only if I say you can do it, can you do it? And it's going to be one at a time. But first, watch this. If I take this and drag it over there, boom. That's another way to do it. But look at this. See up here? What's up there? Do you guys see that stuff up there?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
What?
Audio.
Audio?
Say it again.
I was suggesting Jake get a type of the iPad.
See, we're all talking to each other on these headsets. That's
I don't know
another
how
fun
y'all keep
element.
track.
See, he was suggesting that Jake back there get a shot of this iPad up close, right? So because I'm talking about this here, stuff up here. You know what that stuff is?
What?
Audio. Do you know what audio is?
No.
What? You know what audio is? What's audio? Is it what you hear? It is? Well, I have a guy back here, Casey. Get on up here, Casey. This is audio guy.
Whoa. He's got a fancy something on.
Hey guys.
So I'm on the what?
You're all wired up, dude.
The what? I'm on the gimbal.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got to turn myself up.
Hey.
Almost got to turn myself up.
You got to turn yourself up.
I know. Yeah, so preoccupied.
What is this guy wearing?
Look at all this stuff. How many of you guys have seen a bag like this?
I mean, I've seen a fanny pack. Is that what you...
It's like a big fanny pack. Actually, I feel like I'm about to go skydiving in this thing. Yeah, so I'm the audio guy for the schoolhouse.
Can you tell him what that stuff up there is? What's going on?
Yes,
there?
everything that's going up here on the top of this iPad.
I'm gonna cut to the one.
Are the different channels coming into the program. So this one right here is from my audio bag, which is sending to the program, and then all these other channels are all the audio that's coming into all these different cameras around the room, and we get to pick and choose which ones we want to use for the program for everyone to hear. Now, most of the time, we're just using my program feed because my job as the audio guy is to make sure that everyone at home who's watching and participating in the class can hear what's going on, right? So these guys take care of the video, right? But how many of you guys have ever watched a video with no sound? Ew, right? It's kind of no fun, right? It's kind of a downer. So I'm here to make sure that everyone can hear what's going on in the classroom. And I do that by placing microphones on different people and placing microphones in the front of the class. So when you guys respond in the morning, because in the morning, where does he go? He goes, "Good morning, class," and you guys go,
Good morning.
"Good morning." That's right, and I want everyone to be able to hear all of you guys' awesome voices. So I'm doing that by turning up different microphones, and I got all different types of microphones that I use in the classroom. But so we can talk about microphones and all that sort of stuff, but who knows what sound is? All right, Magnolia, what is sound?
Gimbal.
That's awesome. I love that you said sound waves. I'm actually. Do I have time to take this off? Can I have Nathan come in?
I think you could take it off if you
help
like.
out?
Here,
I'm gonna set this right here for a second.
Ooh,
I'm gonna try to unstrap here. There's a whole lot of things going on here, right?
As it is.
Wow.
Look at this. Again, it's like I'm skydiving.
Wow.
It's like I got this whole thing going on. All right, so I'm gonna break
Who
loose.
knows what skydiving is in here? Okay, I just want to make sure everyone knew what it was. Doesn't mean
Gimbals
jumping
what?
out of a plane.
That's good.
All right.
With a parachute, that's the
What?
key.
All right.
Okay.
Here comes one. One's left.
Sorry, I distracted you guys. Focus back on Mr.
All right,
Here
Casey.
comes gimbal. Gimbal's left.
All right, can I show them visual aid?
Oh yeah, let me
All
move
right,
out of your
here
way.
comes,
Right.
follow him. There we go. And here comes one.
We're gonna talk about sound just for a little bit here, okay? I'm gonna put it right here. Is it okay if they kind of come around and surround this thing?
This is y'all show.
Okay.
All right, one's
Let's
left.
come out. So
Here
I want
comes
to
gimbal.
explain because I can talk about microphones and how that picks all that stuff up, but that doesn't really mean anything unless we understand how sound works, right? So everybody come around here. I know this just looks like a tub of water, right? But I want to show you how sound works, okay? All right. I'm going to see one of you take your finger right here, and I just want you to tap the side. Tap the side of the bowl, and now watch the surface of the water. What's happening, guys? What's happening here as you're tapping? What are you seeing? Vibration. What are you seeing? You're seeing ripples and waves, right? Okay, cool. All right. Now we can go back to our seats here.
Here comes one.
Now what happens with sound is that anytime anything makes a sound, the same thing that's happening to the water is actually happening in the air, right? But the difference is, can we see the air? No, we can see water, right? But we can't see the air, right? So all this stuff is happening and we don't even know it. What's cool thing is picture. What I want you to do is I want you to take your hand, right? Miss Rebecca, I'm gonna let them get loud for a second. Is that okay?
Oh, that's, yeah.
Okay. I want you to take your hand. I want to put you right here at your throat. Don't choke yourself, but I want you to press, and I want you to go. I want you to feel what you're gonna feel in your hand. Okay? I want you to go ah. Okay?
Oh yeah.
What did you? You feel something. What do you feel? Through your neck, right? You feel a vibration, right? Because every time we make a sound or any time that we speak, air is passing over our vocal cords and it's causing a vibration, and that vibration is causing a wave across the air. Right? Here you go. Here's a.
On one. Here comes gimbal.
All right, so just like we saw water going across the waves going right across the water, when we make a sound, our voices are doing this to the air.
Ooh.
Right? And so I use microphones to pick up the variation in sound going across the air. Right? You know what's really cool is that every single one of us have like 2 built-in microphones in our head. You know what they are? Our ears. Right. So the outside of our ears, this is actually called the pinna, right? This is the pinna. And what that is designed to do is take all these variations of waves and funnel them right into the canal of our ear, right? That's like the part that you put a Q-tip in when you clean out at night. But have any of you cleaned out your ears with a Q-tip and gone a little bit too far? What happens? Has anyone had that happen? Anybody know? You go too far, you'll feel an ouchie. Right? Because you hit your eardrum, right? And what your eardrum is, it looks like a little wall, right? So here's the inside of your ear. This is the part where the Q-tip goes. And all that sound comes in and hits that eardrum, and it vibrates. And that vibration gets sent to your brain so that you can tell what people are saying, right? Now, the cool thing is that a microphone works exactly the same way. It takes these waves moving across, and it picks them up and it transfers them into an electrical signal that we can then record and send to everyone at home. And that's how they work. So the cool thing is that microphones come in all different types of shapes and sizes. Look at this. Look at this. This is a microphone.
That's pretty.
Wow.
Right? Can you keep it? Not today. Not today. We're not doing any microphone giveaways today. Like you get a microphone. You get a microphone. All right. So this is a type of microphone, but this is also a different kind of microphone, right? And this is a microphone.
It's tiny.
It's tiny, right? Take a look at that.
It's a tiny microphone.
And you know what? The reason why I like to show you guys this is a microphone from a company called Audio-Technica, and these are the ones that we wear every single day. This is the one that Miss Rebecca wears, that I'm wearing, all the guests are wearing today. And they're designed to be small. You can place them, and then they're designed to pick up the human voice.
Brandon, film Jake. Okay, everyone, here's Jake, and gimbal's shooting Jake. So Brandon is the other guy here, which is
Brandon, film yourself.
Look at that.
Brandon.
Now I'm on one
himself.
shooting Brandon. Okay, wait. Here we go.
Brandon.
Here's Brandon filming himself.
That's how talented these guys are.
And here's CJ filming everybody.
Okay, here's the wide shot.
Yeah, awesome. We got
Oh yeah.
We got someone on an iPhone gimbal.
And here, watch this. I'm gonna switch to what CJ's filming. Here we go. Double tap. Boom. There it is, right there.
Go CJ.
Yeah, he's the.
Look, he's
We're gonna take turns. Who wants to try to hold Brandon's camera? Oh. Okay, one's live. All right, wait. Let's see. Okay, how about you, buddy? You come on up here. All right. This is gonna be fun. So one's live. Okay. So Brandon, you might need to explain to him how to do it. Is Brandon on audio-wise?
Yeah, turn him. Yeah.
Does anybody know
Okay,
what this device does?
Gives him headroom.
Any ideas?
I want to do it.
Lulu?
It's a camera.
No, the part that's holding the camera. What do you think this does? Exactly right. This is called a gimbal, and we use it. Here, I'll turn it off real quick so you guys can see the difference. So a camera gets really shaky, right? And that ends up being kind of a blurry image. So what a gimbal does, watch this. We're going to activate it. And now, no matter what you do, the camera stays upright.
That's cool.
You can go back and forward. So it's pretty easy to operate once you do that. And anybody can be a cameraman, so here.
But you hold it with 2 hands, right?
Hold it with 2 hands. I would hold it up here with your right hand. Put your right hand up here.
I want to do it.
There you go.
I want to borrow it.
You can.
Good job, Jalen.
Josh.
Nice. So you guys just walk around the room. Now you have that holds it. And then is that a microphone on yours, Brandon? The gimbal? The
Yeah,
one that-
so this is a microphone.
On there.
And this is a device that wirelessly transmits the video to the internet,
That's
which is
crazy.
kind of cool.
That's so cool how there's so many moving parts, but it all goes the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So Jalen, what do you see? Can you see us through that? You can? I like it. And now Jake does, what is that called that his camera is on, Brandon?
Oh, yeah. And this, guys, does anybody know what this is called? Autumn?
So let's see. I need a shot of Brandon. Who
A
has
tripod.
those cameras?
That's
All right,
Jalen,
camera operators.
get a shot of,
I need you guys to film whoever's talking. So that's you. Okay, you can film him. You guys can both film this guy.
Here, Josh, follow me. We're going to go get some more gear. We're going to show you guys some cool gear.
nice. Oh, hey, I bet they'll
Okay.
let everyone do something, okay?
All right, you guys are doing good. They're going to go get the more gear.
I don't care which year I do. I just want to
Okay.
Oh, whoa,
Look at this.
whoa. I'm loving all the bags.
All
So,
right. Here comes one. One's left.
lots of fun toys in here, guys.
And he uses the word toys,
Toys.
not like real toys.
These are expensive toys.
Don't touch the toys.
So let's just
take this for now.
look in the bag.
Let me try this for a second.
There are a couple cameras I thought you guys would really like to see. Actually,
gonna cut
these
to-
little ones.
You want to cut? Let's see.
Okay.
Listen,
Hey,
So
listen to him, you guys.
let's just talk about these little cameras. Do you know what that is? A microphone. That's a microphone. So guys, if you guys want to get into filming, you guys ought to check out little cameras first. These are called action cameras, right? And they're cool because you can fit them in your pocket. You can attach them to your head or to your vest. I think some of you guys have used this camera before. And then you can use your iPhone to see what the camera is seeing.
Oh, am I Valentine?
Yeah, you filmed for me one
Wait,
time.
Dad. Can I film? I made
Yeah,
it.
so-
I want to film.
You okay, Josh? You okay?
So I'm going to set this up. It's going to take a couple minutes,
Okay.
and then we're going to play with this.
Casey has more to talk about audio.
Yeah, well, so right now
I
we're
want to
doing
do it. Can everybody film?
everything wirelessly. Yeah, so that's been the really cool, dare I say, challenge of working in the schoolhouse. Is that every single day we're doing something completely different. And if you guys have been watching, you guys have seen it. Sometimes we're out in playing outside. Sometimes we're out in the garden. Sometimes we could be anywhere. We're out by the flag. And so we had to force ourselves to get to a point where we are doing everything wirelessly. And so, Rebecca mentioned that a second ago. It's like, man, there's so many moving parts. It looks like a simple production, and we try to make it really simple. But actually, in making it really simple, it's actually had to be kind of difficult. We have all these different wireless channels and all these things going on simultaneously, and it's been a lot of fun to figure out this workflow and this whole dynamic. And
It has been, which leads me to talk about. Am I in here?
You're in there. I see you.
there you go.
Which leads me to this idea of today, really. Hey guys, you want to hear a crazy story?
Come back. Yeah, come back.
Everyone sit in their seats real
Sit
quick.
down.
All right.
Sit down.
All right. I'm going to get myself centered here. Is this crazy?
that's good.
This is nuts. Here's a crazy story of what happened today, okay? Has anyone ever experienced a challenge, something that was hard to do, or You were trying to do something and it just wasn't working. Have you ever had that happen? Well, that is mostly how you do video production, is the challenges. Or just about anything you'd like to do. Anything that's worth doing usually is fairly difficult. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
And life itself, guess what, is challenging. But have you ever done something you thought you couldn't do? Who has ever done anything they thought they couldn't do? How'd that feel? To whenever you found out you could do it and you really did it. Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Like counted to 100 or something? You're like, oh, I just counted to 100. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
You guys have? Feels pretty good, right? That's how it is whenever you're trying to do anything important, okay? Is whenever you want to accomplish it, it'll be a challenge. But you got to continue working through it till you do it. Today was a big challenge because we have technical difficulties all the time. And today's big one was the internet. And I thought to myself, because all of a sudden things weren't working. We were getting close to going. We're about to go live. We're about to go live. And you want to do it? Here, you hold it. Okay, but only if you guys are super duper chill. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. Okay, so just hold it like that. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up now. Okay, it's a little too heavy for you. But listen, we were about to go live, and guess what happened? All the internet went, woo, right? And I thought to myself, what a perfect thing for today, because today I knew we were going to come out and talk to you guys about what we do. And the one day that we come out to do that, it was like, hey, but because you know what the biggest part of what we do is? You know what the biggest part is? Overcoming challenges. And which leads me to this. Have you guys ever found something amazing that you wanted to share with a friend? What you got there? Is a little baby? Is that your little baby?
Yeah.
Got a little baby camera? Okay, you better care for it like a baby, okay? Care for it like a little baby. Don't let it fall out of your lap. Yes, sir. Can you say yes, sir? Awesome. Okay. Have you guys ever found anything that you wanted to share with anybody? Like if I'm found like a ginormous cake, imagine I'm walking through the forest and there before me is a ginormous cake. You want to hold the camera too? Where's the iPhone? Could you give her that? You seem like you're doing pretty good. I feel like you might need to hold this big camera. Come here. But I'm talking about my cake. Okay, you're going to have to film me, okay? So hold it here and here. Oh, it's heavy. Maybe hold it up here a little higher. Up here. There you go. Whoa. That's a big camera, right? So let's see if you can film me. Hold on. I'm going to tilt it up a little bit. Hold it. Okay. So here's what I wanted to say about the cake. You guys listening? I said cake. Candy? Cake? Ice cream?
None of the stuff we eat here, but you can do it at home, right?
Here, my point is, the reason we're all doing what we're doing is because we want to share this amazing cake. We want to share the beauty and the wonderful things that are happening here and the other things that we discover in life. And if you guys like sharing, you might consider finding a way to share it through either any of the art forms, like writing. You want to hold one now? So writing, I'm not going to name all the different art forms, but the reason I got into video is because I love all of art. Do you guys like art class? I love all of art. And video happens to be able to capture almost any other medium of art form. You guys think you might like video one day? Do you guys like videos?
Yeah.
Have you ever made a video?
I always make a movie.
That's class projects.
Well, that's maybe we should. Wait. I just want to take a vote. If we were going to make a little movie, who would want to be in the movie?
Me.
Who would want to help make the movie?
I can be Dr. Wayne.
Who would want to help make the soundtrack for the movie? Whoa. Who would want to help edit the movie? Whoa. Who would want to? Who's going to act in it? Who's going to direct it? That'd be awfully difficult to have you all do it. But you know what? Challenges are what it's about. So maybe we'll try.
Very hard workers.
All right. Well, I'm going to start collecting.
Brandon brought out some other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Brandon, did you ever get to it?
Yeah, we got this really unusual camera that we could talk about a little bit.
Please.
If we got a minute.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
So this camera is kind of cool, and I'm hoping you all can gather around and see what it does.
He's talking. I want you guys listening to it. Brandon, he's talking.
So you know how most cameras have one lens that shoots one direction? Well, this camera has two lenses that shoot in all directions, and I want you guys to see what this looks like on the screen.
Oh, cool.
So you can actually see this. It goes around in a complete circle. Isn't that cool? So no matter what you're filming, no matter where the camera is, it's capturing everything in the room. So that's kind of a fun thing, right?
Whoa.
Can I see the phone?
Now I see.
Sorry.
Say sure.
Can I take that? Do you mind? Is that okay?
Sure.
You're done? Oh, we're going to give him a chance, and then we're going to, I'll tell you what, you're in charge of who's going to get it next. And
You guys might be here all day.
He's got to figure out who's going to, you got to share, okay?
Oh, can I hold the baby camera?
Here. And
So
Okay.
you guys while you do that, I do want to know, like,
Yeah.
before you started with us doing our live and letting people from home be part of our class, is this what you do for a living? Like, tell us a little bit about what each one of you do and how you got started in this.
Anybody care? You want to go?
I want everyone sitting down.
You have a cool story.
Sit down in
You
your
have a
seat.
cool, yeah, I'll switch over to this. It might be cool to bring up the cartoon, the show.
Yeah, we just want to hear about a little bit about each one of you.
Game on one?
So I audio and sound is what I do for a living. I moved here in 2007 and started working specifically in music for like the first 6 or 7 years. And I got to do some really cool stuff. But one day in 2012, I got a really cool call and I got an offer. A friend of mine who works in movies goes, "Hey, Casey, do you have any desire to work on VeggieTales?"
What? I love that.
You've seen VeggieTales? And I mean, so who says no to VeggieTales,
I didn't know
right? So, starting in late 2012 and 2013, I started mixing all the VeggieTales episodes on Netflix. And so that was kind of what started getting me into the world of television and film and all that sort of stuff. And so from then on, I've been doing sound for, producing and mixing records and being in the studio, recording bands, but also working on sets and working on dialogue for film and doing sound effects and sound design and all this sort of stuff. So it's been a really cool thing, and now I'm here helping out with sound here, and that's been incredibly rewarding and really fun.
Look,
This is Nathan. He's
Nathan.
He's doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'm kind of moving between camera and doing audio, so it's new for me. I've done audio production or just like audio engineering for about 2 years, and I got the opportunity to work there, and I'm really loving it. So you guys can someday maybe start doing audio and video.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, and
I love it.
he's making sure we all do our stuff right.
I love it.
All right, here we go. I got started because some friends of mine, well, my grandparents had a television show when I was growing up.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I watched them do that, and that was fun. And then my parents became network directors of a television network that my grandparents owned later. But so that was like kind of in the family, and you're like, hey, this is kind of neat. But I wasn't interested much in the video part of it. But then a friend of mine needed a music video, and I was pretty good at stuff, whatever. I was had a knack at things, and so we needed a music video at $500. And we made a music video. And then my phone didn't stop ringing for like 12 or 13 years. I ended up getting to make, I like that face. Who's making that? Oh, no. I ended up getting to make lots of videos for bands on CMT and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh.
And went on the road with a guy named Tom Petty. And was his video director for his tour.
Who's Tom Petty?
And
That's awesome. Yeah.
and I got to work on some movies and films and stuff, and then started making content of my life with my wife. And we traveled around. Magnolia, come up here for a second.
You got a kid in the class, don't you?
Yeah. This is Magnolia right here. She went on the road with us whenever we were just kind of doing that life stuff where we were just kind of filming our life. And she grew up on the road. Magnolia, do you ever remember us filming anything when we were on the road?
No.
Really? Do you remember watching the episodes that we made when we were on the road? What do you think about having those now? It's pretty neat to look back on it. What was your favorite video that we ever made? Can you remember one? What was your favorite thing?
I can't remember any.
You can't remember any? Okay, well, one of my favorite ones is we went to a place in Idaho, called National Reserve. It was a City of Rocks National Reserve. Point is, memories. Oh, you remember one? What is yours?
I really liked when we went and traveled and we went to go see the hot air balloons.
Oh, yeah. So one time we went. You guys ever seen a hot air balloon in the air?
Yes.
Hot air balloon? Has anybody ever seen a hot air balloon?
Oh, I love hot air balloons.
We have made our way to Albuquerque, New Mexico during this huge event. It's like the biggest hot air balloon event there is. And somehow we've ended up there in Albuquerque they do it like once a year. And we went through there during when they were doing it 2 times. And it is extraordinary. You see stuff in the sky. But that's one of the reasons we do video and things like that, because we're capturing life and it's like memories.
Yeah, you can go back and watch it.
But yeah, so that's mostly my thing, and I've got other things we're working on. But Brandon, get up here before we're out.
Brandon, tell us a little bit about you, and then there's one other person that I do want to talk about, other than Jake, but someone else I want to talk about.
Well, yeah, my dad got me a video camera when I was about 8 years old. Anybody?
Oh, wow.
About your age, right? And so that's how I got into video cameras. And I mean, I've had lots of different jobs, but recently got back into video. And Dad and I actually filmed weddings.
Oh.
We had a wedding film video business when I was 14.
Someone follow me in here.
Casey, follow her.
Because there is someone, Heather, wave to my friends at home. Look, she's like, she had no idea we were coming back here. Heather does all the behind the scenes stuff, keeps us going, keeps these guys going. And she also communicates with you guys online. She is the brains behind this. Men, I love you guys, but she's the woman behind it, right?
Yeah,
so we wanted you to. And Heather, what is your day job? Do you hang out at school all day, or do you do something else?
I wish I could hang out at school.
I know. Listen,
You guys are so much fun, and I love learning with you every day. But daily, I work at Red King Productions, which is Rory's production company, and we make TV shows like this one, and some others like Real Traveling Around and Just Like I Live.
so you do all that stuff.
Yeah, and
Fun.
Rory is my boss.
Oh, Papa is her boss. I love it. Okay, well, thank you, Heather, for letting us invade your space. You guys say bye to Heather. And let's go this way.
Can you cut to Jake?
Casey, can you cut to...
Can you tell us how you got it? How did you end up here?
How do you even know which side to...
My wife actually met Aaron's wife, taking our kids to a gym, right? Is that
Something like that?
something like a gym? And she was like, Aaron is super busy and he really needs someone to help just do some stuff. And my wife's like, well, my husband does that kind of stuff. And she's like, all right, well, have your husband call my husband. And that's exactly how it happened. And Aaron has been awesome, and this has been so much fun. So I'm the newest member of the team.
Oh, I need everyone's attention so our friends at home that are in our class can hear. Because you guys show up. You guys show up at home and see this wonderful thing, right, that we do every morning that you guys are in class. So, but they get here really early in the mornings. And sometimes Aaron is walking around going, no panic, don't panic, everyone breathe. And we give him a hard time because he's the best. But really, they get here super early in the mornings just so you guys at home can join us for class. And it's been a really wonderful experience. We're all learning as we go. I do think it's funny that this morning we were like super late because we couldn't get it to work. Yeah. And they were the guest teachers. But they work really, really hard outside of school, and then they come in the mornings and do this. And then after this, you guys go, right, and then you have to get it ready for TV, correct? So it's not like you just peace out and leave. they have to go and then what you call edit for TV every day. So it's very cool you guys are here.
Thank you for having us up.
Yes,
here.
yes. Thank you guys for being here. And I don't even know what time it is because it's
time
just
to close it.
Okay. Alrighty. Bye, friends. Have we already said bye? Have we
Yeah,
already closed
let's
it?
say goodbye to our friends.
Bye,
Let's go.
guys. Oh, thank you guys for being here.
Bye, everyone over there. Over there. Everyone say bye to that one over there. See you.
These are challenging times for children and for parents everywhere. Remember that school doesn't just have to be in a building with teachers and desks. School can and should happen everywhere. This program is made possible thanks to the generous support from the Dottie Frist Foundation, the Happy Davis Foundation, Hart Utilities, and viewers like you.